Hello, everybody. I'm coming on. I'm cutting. Sitting here cutting. I decided just turn it on. Pressing fabrics so we can start my whatever I want to call it. Just a whatever I want to sew day. Says I'm on live now. That should be turning it over. And how's everybody today?
And how's everybody today?
That's always one thing I forget. Hi, Gayla. And that's good. Didn't know what to start next. Hi, Mary. It's like, didn't know what to start next. It's like, just grab a UFO, come join, sew with me. It's like, trying to remember. I did this last night. I practiced one. Hi, Maureen. It's like, I was looking for the pattern. Took off. Hi, Laura. I'm going to make, this is from Valerie Wells, sewing cards. And it says, Stitch and Post Publications, Sisters, Oregon. I've had it for quite a while. It's a little wallet. Hi, Susan. I think I said hello to everybody. But it is adorable. Here's the one I made yesterday. Because you always have to make a one so you know what you're doing. And it has 3 pockets. They call it, for sewing cards. Or where you can put gift cards or money, whatever you want to do in it. Hi, Darlene. But there's 1, 2, and 3. And I made this for Aspen, and so her money's in there. Freshly pressed. It's like, yes, freshly pressed. But I was gathering up material last night, ended my night. We laughing our full heads off. Hi, Ginger. Oh, thank you, Susan. Be right back. Have to get grandsons off the bus. Okay, Cheryl. But it's got 2 borders to go still. It's going to be a light one of that color and a dark one of that color. I ran a little short, so I had to order. Hi, Sherry Rose. But my little one I made it last night on the other sewing machine. So tonight I'm going to try, or today, I'm going to try it on this one. And I'm going to make one with a Halloween. And then when this one goes over, the spider will be on the front. I'm going to try and get where the black snap goes right in it. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Linda. So it's like I was picking through fabrics. I need to make, of course, a Lonnie one, Coda one, Cade one, Allen one, even though they, They're too young to understand. But Alani has her little purple purse from Patty G. And I know it would be adorable in there. So hers is going to be purple. And then she'll probably say, I wanted that. So maybe I should do hers Halloweeny. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Today is the first day my retirement feels real. Didn't have to go to school. That's good, Susan. Alan, I could put a piece of food in it. Because he loves food. Coda, he likes money. Because with money, he can buy other things that he wants. Oh, everybody's saying their hellos. It's like on the pattern, it has you trace out here is your main pattern. That's what this is. I just found an old piece of paper. And then on the back, you need like these pockets. I just folded my piece, save paper, don't have to lose anything. Folded 1, 2, and 3. So the main thing I have to do is cut the front and the back out of this piece and the interfacing. Guess I have to do this singly to get them to be where I want them to be, I guess. I'm trying to fussy cut a little bit for the outside one. Trying to picture. And then what will be upside down when I put the flap on. Probably doing more than I should worry about, but it's the one time in our life we can actually be fussy, I guess we could call it. Yeah, there, I found a good spot. Hi, Rhonda. Ouch. Making my great grandkids a little wallet. This is the wallet. It has 3 pockets in it. My great grandkids love getting expired gift cards. Hi, Gisela. And so they play store. And then I was thinking I could put a little strap on it, and the little girls could even carry just this to the store. You're basting hexies. Yeah. With thread. It's like, or with glue. Basting your hexies. The true way or the other way. It's like, I do my hexies the old fashioned way. Okay. Phew. Keep it to the old fashioned. Yes. These modern ways just aren't me. Is Carolyn here? Did I miss somebody? It's easy to miss somebody. It's like keeping up with the chat and doing the project. Hi, Diane. Hi, Donna. Yeah, the pattern is, it's called Little Wallet Sewing Cards by Valerie Wells. I haven't looked to see if it's online. It's a single, one little card. I seen that and I thought that would be great for when I was shop hopping. And I'm going to use canned snaps. Hi, Gladys. I was going to use a little firmer interfacing on mine. It's like, no, you have to turn this right side out. And it's like, no, you can't get too firm. And with all the layers, it ends up going pretty good. But it's like, I cut my back out because I'm fussy cutting. Because on the back of the wallet, I want, Sandra, that was me saying hi to my friend. Oh, Caroline, who emailed me and sent it. I sent it to her, you instead. Okay. But see, I was trying to get where that witch was in the back of the wallet. So when it's open, you'll see all of this. And when it's closed, you'll see about that. So I was trying to fussy cut. And then when it's open, you only get to see this little window. So now I'm going to try and fussy cut something that will fit here. Christine, I'm doing Little Wallet. It's a sewing card by Valerie Well Designed, Stitch and Post Publications, Sister, Oregon. Stitchandpost.com, it says. It's a great little wallet. I'm giving Halloween ones. I'm going to put money in them so my grandkids can just go get what they want for Halloween. The great grandkids. Hi, Lori Clark. And then I could put something altogether different on the inside if I want. If I want to save the fussy cut. See, that way it would have a cat. So just put the paper back on, pin it, and go cutting. Ouch. Pin the paper, not your finger. I turned my head to see. Yeah, it's like there's always something we need to do, right? Everybody's saying hellos and how's everybody's weekend? It was a long weekend. And Bailey did not dig a hole, which I was amazed. It's like, thank you guys. To everyone in the Wonky Block Swap, I spoke to my daughter-in-law today and she hasn't sent out any yet. I will see her in a few days and I will go help her finish them. Okay. You're fine, Maureen. It's like, it took Courtney by surprise, too. You get too many irons in the pot, and then it's like, huh? I think that was the only thing I have. Because it's like, I always keep my messenger open for Susan Munger. Because we haven't succeeded yet on figuring that one out. I'm just taking my rotary cutter. I had rain yesterday all day. It's like, I need. It's like she hasn't come on yet that I know of. I just keep my chat open in case she wants to say something. We do it one way or the other. But I was working on the ones behind me. I got the Jacob Ladder one together. The top is waiting for the borders. It's like paid my bills, checked everything out that way. So now I'm ready for whatever there. Okay. Now I'm checking to see. I have these bats. This fabric was given to me, and it's these bats. And so I'm trying to get the bats the right direction on one side. Doesn't matter on the other. It doesn't even matter if it's the same color. It could be a whole different fabric. No one would ever know because it's like it's half the other half the bag. Okay. If I sew them together, that would be fine. So like a first pocket with the 1/4 inch. I bought a Halloween diamond art to try. Everyone helps Sandra channel. I'll go back up here to this. Let's try and remember. That has the exact what I need to have. I just pick it up. Move this down. How far can I move this down? Oh, diamond art to me is relaxing. Gives me something else to do when I don't want, because everybody says I live at my sewing machine. I don't. I have house. I have yard work. I have things to do. I was 13 minutes behind. Hi, everybody. It's like, yeah, the YouTubes do what they want, don't they? They come in at different things. They go at different rates. Because it's like I could be way behind. Trying to turn my board. But all the stuff I have on the table that's in my way. Hi, Kenneth. How are you today? Get me some more scraps to go in the dog bin. It's like anything that goes there, it does not go back on my shelf. So that's a good thing. So there's pocket 1. Set these out here. Pocket 2 is just, what is that? 1/2 inch taller than pocket 1 and then 1/2 inch up for the next. The pockets are quite up there. And you can do them on the fold. When you do them on the fold, then you have to take off that 1/4 inch seam. So this one needs to be right there. Go over on it straight. And it's like on the folds, if you don't want, don't. I just top stitch right here. I top stitch. Hi, Mary Webb. So that's pocket number 2. I'll put it under there for now. And it's a little bit narrower than my base. I will just cut my back down a little bit because it doesn't matter. It's a wallet. It's a... Okay, Gisela. Have a good night. Like that one's narrower than that one, so I have to cut it this way. This one's the big pocket. My quick cut of that one to get it out of the way. I could quick cut that one. It's like you don't even have to be precise with this one. You just gotta be a confident sewer. If you know what I mean. So this one here, I'm going to sew these 2 rectangles. I didn't cut them out to the shape of the wallet or anything. Confident sewer here. Oops, wrong foot pedal. Does help if you have the right foot pedal. And that one pocket that I have just folded over, I'm going to do its little top stitch right now. And the other pocket, grab them, put them wrong sides together. Sew the little top there. I have a huge tiger latch hook. That's like, I found when I was cleaning my garage that after I got married, I got a tiger. It's supposed to be a rug, but at that time everybody was putting them on, just pinning them to the wall as art back in the 70s. I found that in one of the totes I was going through. It's like definitely different. And I still have it. You got one huge tiger latch to do. But no time but like the present, right? It'd be just another UFO finished. Okay, press that out flat, fold it over, and then I go back and I top stitch it. I'm doing kind of a chain. Saves some thread. This is the littlest pocket. This is the medium pocket. That's the biggest pocket. And Laura, are you heading home or working some overtime? Dinner's ready. Bye. Bye, Sherry. Enjoy your dinner. Fold it over. And top stitch it. Because I need all these right this minute. And I need the one that's supposed to be in the front, which is this one. I need it to go to press the interfacing on. And then I always put a piece of fabric over top because I don't know if it's going to stick to the iron or not. Waiting on Craig to pick me up. Oh, no. Okay. She went out of town for a while. So, but you'll be home in time for the air conditioner guy. Laura has been without AC for a little bit. Okay, because I don't know what all you guys see. It's like, this is the front. So I'm going to sit the inside of the wallet. So I'm going to hold the inside of the wallet. And then the largest pocket sits on. The second pocket now sits on. And the first pocket sits on. And I left them all wide because I can follow this pattern. And then this sits on top here. I just have to sew from this corner around and then leave right above this pocket. Leave it open so I can pull it right side out. Yeah, just being at the fair, Susan, wears a person out. I'm just going to make sure they're all lined up, right? See where if I have anything to cut back. Look at the other side. Everything looks okay. I'm going to start sewing at the top of that pocket, and I am going to back tack. I am going to back tack. Because when you turn it right side out, you want it to be a little bit reinforced. And I back tack my back intersections, my corners. I just do everything that I normally would do. Because I trim the corners. Lining back up the material a little. Doesn't matter if it gets off because I can just reshape the whole top if I have to. If you've seen me reaching, I was reaching for where my reverse is on my other one. It's up here. I go down. It's like, stay down. Back tack. And back tack. That's where I'm going to turn. And then for trimming, up here I back tack this intersection. I still trim it off. Less is good. This one here, same thing. Make it less. Don't fill up your corner. Then you can just extend those out a little bit. Over here, where I left the pockets oversized. Down here in the bottom corner, again, take off the corners. That's why I back tack them. Over here, trim off these pockets. These scissors that I'm using are for everything I do. Paper. They're my everyday scissors. Let me scrape off my crumbs. And now I have the 4 corners trimmed. I just have to turn them right side out through this little gap. And this is the fun part. Hi, Dorlin. I go in for the opposite corner to start pulling the bag out. And how's the weather down that way? It's like they said we were supposed to get some rain last night. I heard some thunder, and that's as far as it went. I had one clap of thunder. I was ready to get out of bed and go sit out on the porch. Sandra, they will be a package on Thursday. Okay, Maureen. Some of the surprises that I get. Trying to push the corners out before I take my finger out of there. Come on, corner. Flip her out there. Cool off here, but rain is supposed to come. That's what they told us. I even had a thing. It's like possible rain in the next few hours. And a few hours went by and we got nothing. Quilt, not cool. Okay. And now I push out the next corners up here. And then the little corner that's right here is the hardest one. Not yesterday, I used the tips of my scissors. Mine doesn't have a sharp point. It has a, so I don't have to worry about poking through. Sit it down, do some finger pressing. See how cool it looks. And then when it locks down, and there's the witch side. Okay, so get all these finger pressed and then go press. Hi, Teresa. Anyone ever used the 1.5-inch binding strips? Yes, I have, and they are not. They're more designed for a single. On wall hangings, we did the 1.5 because it's a very, very dainty. So a lot of wall hangings, they prefer 1.5. In other words, like on the Fat Quarter shop, or not Fat Quarter, Fabric Cafe, they use the 1.5s all the time. Does that help you any, Teresa? And I'm going to press this real fast. It's not a great for holding up. It's like if you double it like a normal binding, it will be fine. It's like, but it's a lot of work. But if it's all you have, I would just don't do a single. I wouldn't use a single. Not to discourage you, but I would still use my 1.5. Just make sure it's a double. This might be where you want to back tack. It's like, here's one thing I forgot to tell people. It's like this pocket will be where your flap goes down. But see that cute little witch on the back side? So now I'll get my if you haven't did cam snaps, you will learn how to do it now. So I had everything sitting here. This is a kit. This is how I bought my cam snaps. Comes with all the tools, all these assorted colors of snaps. I could put a black one down here and an orange one up here, or I could, whatever color I want. See, these little guys are upside down, but with directional fabric. I like the cam snaps. I have them on my ironing cover here. They have not melted or nothing with the iron. I haven't had them come apart on anything. And there's more colors, but I've never found the metal ones. When I needed snaps, this is what I got. So it's like I could pick. It's like if you want the color to be seen or you want it to be not seen. I think I'll do the orange snap here and a black one here. So I need a male that on that one, and then because my black are getting low. And I don't know where for sure to buy anything. I got the metal ones for the Western Apparel. Believe me, I did plenty of men's shirts. I made my husband and son, father-son shirts. And then I made the girls each. One time, they wasn't into the Western wear. It's like, made each one. So it's like, when this is down, you find out about where the middle is. See, when you go on this side, this little cat's peeking out. Just try to find the middle. No biggie where it's at. You can even take this one tool, poke the hole, put what I call the thumbtack on there. And then this one here, I'm putting the male part. It just sits, the thumbtack sits in the back. This just sits here. So that's done. And then go down here. Figure out where the snap's going to go. Right there. Get my finger where I can get it ready in position. The threads stay open. I haven't had one come off. It hasn't melted. And then this one has the female part. And with these pliers, you can go to within a 1/2 inch of a pocket. And press. Okay, Cheryl, I'm back. Grandson is with his daddy now. I am hand tacking, binding, and will watch and listen. Love both those quilts on your wall. Thank you, Cheryl. Teresa, am looking for a featherweight for $400. 1948 supposed to work. A bit rough looking. Everything depends, Teresa. And then here's the snap. And this one's done. So open it up. I always put my thumbnail in there because I go back. I forgot. I always go back and do it again because we aren't as strong as we used to be. You can get them for less than that, Teresa. It depends the accessories it comes, how the case looks. If the case is rough and this is rough, because featherweights, you can quickly take off this bottom cover, look up in there and see how much rust is in it, and make sure it has the bobbin case. It's like this one has some rough spots on it. I love her anyway, and I didn't pay. I got a deal. And then make sure to change your light bulb out to the LED because they can burn you. My 66 still has the original bulb. See, and then it's like we just slip our little trick or treat that we're going to give our little ones in there. Snap it into. I used her all on the Jacob's Ladder. She made that whole one there. She's made some other blocks. It's like if she's sitting here, I don't worry about switching her out. So sit these aside. It's like, so I can lose them. It's like, that's me. I can lose everything. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it was kind of quick. I got a Singer 319, which is like the machine my mom had when I was growing up. This one is locked up, so I need to have it served. Oh, okay. If So Terry was here, she could help you guys. But you can get lucky. It's like I've seen people go to a thrift store, get them for $10. It might be missing that's the bobbin, but for $10 you can buy that $89 bobbin. Like I said, this one, she's got her war spots, but I'm sure there's stories to go with them. And she sewed through, because on this wallet, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 layers of stuff. She just sewed on this little wallet. No problem at all. And let's see. This one's going to have this deep purple with some sparkly on it. I bought it on one of my husband's shop hops, I'm sure. But it's Sewing Cards by Valerie Wells. And it's called The Little Wallet. Like I should go see if I can find it, if it's still available out there. Like, yeah, my YouTube's keeping right up. Little Wallet. I don't know. Patter pattern. So Thankful has it. Somebody on Etsy's got one that they're selling for $1. But the one that I have, it's like, I am going to copy the link. Copy. Go back over here. Oh, I wish it would just quit doing that. Okay, let me copy, please. Paste. There's the exact pattern that I have. As soon as it lets me send it. Is it not going to let me send it? I can't believe that. Because I have two devices on. It's like, normally I can chat. But it says SoThankful.com. Little Wallet Sewing. Oh, it's because it's too long, I think. Yep, that's what's... It's too long of a message. Takes up all the space. It's like... Now it won't let me go without... It's like, don't go that one. It's like, remove. That was only part of it. But SoThankful.com and then little wallet pattern is where I got this. Let's see. Okay. Just pinning my paper pattern on. It's like I used my light table to put it on through it. So if you got a thin interfacing, the interfacing is kind of see-through-y. You could use that way. And I just slowly, gracefully cut around it. I'll see if I can't later on the laptop get that pattern to where it can be loaded onto here. It was $2.95 for the pattern. But it's like, I already found shortcuts, so that works for me. I'm the person that's always going to find shortcuts. I'm going to have that, I think, is the... Because where this comes down, I think I want my first pocket to match my lining. And that pattern is on this piece of paper. It's like, if you missed it, Darlene, it has you copy this piece off of the back side here. There's a piece. I put all my marks I needed. And then on this side, your card, there's 3 pockets. I just put this on here. Folded for pocket 1. Fold for pocket 2. Fold for pocket 3. Well, I found I don't have to sew these. If I use the fold of the fabric, I can fold the fabric and then just like this is pocket 1. Just keep it down that 1/4 inch that would be there. I would just keep the pattern and then cut my pieces. But I'm the cheater of the group, I guess. I will top stitch this because I'm using this one on the fold. This is the one shortcut I found. If I top stitch this first, then cut it. Okay, that's the back, that's the front. What do I want as the next? Is that wide enough? It will be. And all I have to do is position my stuff over here. And it's like, it is a very simple one. And I thought I would kill more time last night with it than I was. I was in trouble. I couldn't sew last night. I got grounded from sewing. There's a group of us that sew after hours. And my mouth got me in trouble. And then even if you have material that you don't have enough of, just use it. It's like, oh, come on, stay up there latched. This, feeding the thread from the spool, the big cone, it every once in a while wants to just do what it wants to do. And it threw a big loop down and was going to throw it around the tensioner. You like shortcuts? Okay. Okay. Here's 3 shortcuts. Just folded it. This one goes on the first pocket. This one is the second pocket. And this one will be the third pocket. And I can choose pumpkins or plaid, because you're only going to see a 1/2 inch of it. So that's just, I don't know, confidence, experience. I don't know. I find shortcuts in everything, I think. Because I need to top stitch this one, that last one. And then we have to decide what color we want out to the front. Press well. It might not be as standout obvious to my grandkids on these pockets because of them being dark. So I'm going to cut this one off at least to here. This one's sewed. Got to cut off my little extras here. There was a lot extra on this one. Go back to that fold. And if I go up the 1/4 inch, I have to cut off that much. My straight accurate cut, right? Double checking on this one. This one needs to be also the 1/4 of an inch. So hold that over there. That one's correct. It's like, I don't know which one that was from. Oh, the one text message I'm not going to answer. I'd like to figure out who and where and why and how did they get my phone number. And they don't let you block them. I'm doing my top stitch. It's like I could have did it in black. The white might help the little ones see the edge more. I don't know. It's like, so here's the front. So that goes first. Oh, my paper pattern. Pocket number 3. Yeah, it's missing its 1/4 inch. So it goes on first, pocket 3. I line them up, make sure everything has stuff. Pocket 2 goes on and sits. Make sure everything in pocket 3. And then this is, well, that's the back. That's the back. I'm supposed to be on this one. Sorry. And then the front. I just have the interfacing on the wrong one. The interfacing is supposed to be on the inside. I don't think it'll bother it that much. But line them up there. Everything lines up. I could put a pin in it. June. Thank you, June. And the hole's going to be right here. I start right at the top of the pocket. Back tack. Go down. Reinforce corner, 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 corner. And if you want to leave this straighter, it's easier to turn your corner. Just like here. And all my layers are right through there. All 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers. Oh, gotta plug my battery in. It's here somewhere. I think that's what it's saying. I'm not going to raise it up to look. And then always come down here a little bit. That way, that corner. Oh, I forgot. I'll show you. I forgot to go back tack. All you have to do, top stitch, is this flap. And that hides that. I almost forgot one of the steps. It's called the little wallet. I never know where my pins are sitting. I know where my foot was just sitting. But you just do 1/4 inch. So your 1/4 inch all the way around. right there. Ouch. That pin just poked me. It's like with the interfacing on this side, it doesn't want to. Oh, it's like right there. Walk on it as easily because that is a slippery. I'm checking to make sure where the back of my wallet is. If I have to take a little shortcut in, I can do that. I'm going to back tack right there at the top of that pocket. Because it is kind of a intersection that might need it. That little reinforcing. You wish you knew where your clips were? It's like, I know where mine are. It's like I have a basket behind me. Found these cute little totes at Walmart. And I happen to have a purple one. That were 1/4 inch. Close enough. Okay. Lift up the needle. Go back. And means I cut that corner a little because the backing moved. I got to go back and do that same thing here. That way they look the same. And I think they're moving because of that interfacing pulling on the top. I'll just go back in and trim off the excess. It's a very forgiving little pattern. There's little things you can do. Okay, cut my corner. Cut my corner. Cut the corner. It's like, yeah, they're hanging out together. I was saying that a week ago. Teresa found them after I really wanted them. I have a little purple. This is all my clips. I don't have a tin of 100. I have, I think it's 20 clips. Look on the back. I might want to go back and reinforce that just a little more. I hate when your materials walk. But that's probably, like I said, it's probably because my interfacing was in the wrong spot. I've had the COVID brain, and I was afraid to do too much, but got to do something. Yeah. I'm opposite corner. Cheryl knows right where hers is. Mine are right here too. I used to have the red ones in one spot and the purple in another. And I says, why? It give me twice as much to lose or a better chance of finding them. But I don't use mine very often. And I'd never use them for binding. I never pin. I never... Okay, let's say getting her all turned out. Get my finger back in there. Go back in, poke out the corners. It's like a lot of my friends, they have that 10 of 100 or whatever it is. And every time they rattle them, it's like, okay, it's like, you know what they got anyway. Okay, there's one little. I don't have any fingernails. I trimmed them. But that's what these scissors with no point are good for. I used to have 2 of those little purple tins. Lonnie had to have one. And then I ended up doing it backwards anyway. It's like, yeah. No wonder it wasn't turning. I folded the pockets on the wrong side. It's like, hadn't did that before. If it's rough turning in the corners, it's like, might be because the pocket is in the wrong side. I got to turn that back out. I just poked my finger through that one. So I have to go fix the top of my pocket. Means I put my finger through it. Guess what? The pocket top's going to be a little bit shorter. And you got to repair what your finger just went through. It's not going to hurt the pocket to be flap a little shorter anyway. I can't believe I did that. Of course I did. I'm on YouTube. At least I didn't have to turn it all right side out again. Yeah, when I turned it, I could not see the 3 pockets because the pockets was on the wrong side. That's the first time I had that issue. I was giving the dogs water, so I didn't see, but I used tweezers for small stuff. A former scrapbooker. I have never used tweezers on much of anything. Couldn't even figure out where they was at. Found them after I got the bee sting. But Austin got the stinger out. So pick this up again. Finger press it. The container I thought they were in is my basting pins, so maybe left them in Kentucky. Ew. something new, at least instead of repeating the old mistakes. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to poke this little thing in here, roll these little seams, because the thing I didn't do on the other one, I will make sure to do this time. I'm going to press it. Make sure that they all line up. And making sure this little red orange back one needs a little more there. And now you top stitch the top flap from pocket to pockets. I didn't do that on the other one. I forgot. Get my threads out so I can hold them. Because I want to know where they're at. Because that's just the way I top stitch. Get the needle in the down position. I back tack here also. Go out to the corner. Needle down, turn. And do one more. Yep. And make sure, where's that pin? That orange wants to keep turning out further than the purple. I used the pin as my little stylist. I'm top stitching the gap where I flipped it. And then snip the threads right up next close. Because I back tacked. I'd rather hold on a little bit of string. So I know the string's in the scissors. And let me grab this one up here. Dinner is ready, so I'll look some more. Okay, Lisa. So I'm going to go back tack this one, or top stitch, whatever I call it today. It's like I'm going to have my lunch or breakfast, whatever. I went to the grocery store this morning. Today's senior citizen discount day. So I got a % off my groceries. I think it was $7, $8 today. And then the sale items. And same thing, pin here. Pull one in or one out to do the top stitch. So I get right close to the edge. Come on, one more stitch. It's like, okay. That little top stitch I forgot to tell you guys on the first one is done now on both. Now we just need our little cam snaps. So that one's stitched now. All the little top stitch right there. This one's got its, let's see, this one here, when it folds over, the bat's upside down, but, or the spider, but the bats are right side up. And I don't think it's going to bother them any. And I am going to offset the snap just a little because I'm going to put black right in the spider's behind her. I'm going to use black on this one. I should have had it over just a little bit more, but I'm just going to hide the snap. I think it'll work fine. I don't think I'm going to have any arguments with a 4-year-old or whoever gets this one. A 4-year-old or a 3-year-old. And then down here in the purple and black, should I go ahead and do purple? I'll use this one purple I have a lot of. It's kind of a plummy purple. That one. And I have to have opposite that snap. So I'm looking for me a female part. There it is. Though a deer, a female deer. Innies and outies. My little, thank you, Teresa. So, first I'm going to find right there. That, because that snap is just part of the spider. Like I said, it's a little off center, but no one's going to notice. But it's a way of hiding it. And it presses down, but give my hand a rest. I don't know if it would press anymore if a guy did it or not. But I'm not going to go find a guy. Then pull the wallet down, line up the flap. My flap now, because I had to take it in a little, is just a little bit wider. No, it doesn't bother anything. But see that perfect spider. Okay, it goes right there. Thing is, black is fun to see. It's like, it was a little rougher to see. I use these cam snaps on doll diapers. I've taken little flannel pieces and makeshift diapers for Cabbage Patch, the dolls that granddaughter has, or I have, that the granddaughter plays with. Yep, it's an itsy bitsy spider all by himself. Okay, someplace on my table here. Is the next $1 bill. I pressed it so it's nice and stiff. Put the money in. See, it's a night hide. If you put your money back here, it hides really good. It's like you can just barely see it. And snap it. There's the spider. See that snap in him looks perfect right there. And then there's the front with the spider and the bats in the back. Here's this one I did with the orange. They're upside down, but it's got the witch on the back. And the first one I made last night, it's got the pretty little flowers. And I took the dollar bill out of there, playing with the other one. It's like these two little things in an hour and 15. One I had I'm missing this. I'm out with the family. Catch the replay. Okay, Terry. I was trying to get a link in. Say hi to Jordan. Oh, hi, Jordan. Is that your granddaughter? It's like, I'll raise up the screen. Hi, Jordan. It's like, I was trying to put in the link for the pattern, but it's too long for my thing, so I got to do it later. No, I just grabbed dollars real fast. Okay. It's like, you can make her one of these little coin purses. Because I was thinking, how cute would these be, Terry, on the little ones? You put the little strap and they can carry just their money when they go to the store. And if we could find tooth fairy fabric, we could make tooth fairy purses. Because I managed the Halloween ones. And it's like, it doesn't matter if they're like that one was a little off and I put my finger through the corner. No one knows. Okay. But it's like, might even be, your Christmas gift cards. Make a Christmas one. Put a Christmas gift card. But I planned that spider one. That was what I was planning ahead before we started. I wanted to use that spider on the front. And I could go back and just with a permanent marker put the little, like the web he's going to go up. You could paint it. You could make a spider web. But I'm not getting that carried away. But I'd have to make more Halloween ones for sure. But that was just a very light. This is the interfacing I used. Very, very light. I was going to use a heavier one. But it was too heavy. There's no way you could turn it right back out. It's but there's birthdays, any holiday, any birthday, find some cutesy little fabric. And like here, purple is always Halloweeny too. And here, it looks like we have two eyeballs staring right here in the pattern. Yeah. Well, my grandkids at only 4 think they need money. It's like Coda wants to go buy his his Game Boy, his stuff, Mario stuff. And Alani, she would go buy Happy Meals. It's like I might have to buy Aspen a Chick-fil-A gift card, get a gift card for Aspen. That's the only place Aspen can eat out. But I was going to grab a credit card to put in there. Because that's what I would do. Just make sure they're more than wide enough for, it looks like they're more than wide enough for, the picture shows a credit card in it type thing. But that was my quick thing to make today, was cute little wallets. And then you guys got to see this here quilt is the blocks that I did on Thursdays. This is all the blocks. They're all sewed together. This is just 1/4 of it that you see. This one is the Jacob ladder that I was sewing on her. That's 1/4 of it you can see there. And this is Bailey that you can see 1/4 of her. Hold your head up and say hi. Yeah. And then on the ironing board behind me is 1/4 of the wonky quilt. So you get to see 3/4 of a quilt. Now get down. I will go let you out. Oh, I see a pin on the floor. And Mary says, hi, Bailey. Oh, it's like, you want a little bit of this? My youngest grandson likes to go to that for small surprise packs of Legos. Oh, okay. Bailey thinks she's a pretty dog. She's pretty good at digging. She's pretty good at getting in trouble. No. She's going to try and come up on my lap under the table way. But it's getting closer to Christmas. These would be a great idea because it's like it's getting close to Halloween. So that's why I thought the Halloween. But a wallet's a wallet. My great grandkids would probably use them every time. I might put change in there too. I'll put some change in and see how well it shakes out. The dollar store. Okay. They have it's like last time I took my grandkids and the great grandkids to the dollar store, I think we spent it was still at the dollar then. $85 is my treat. We had picture frames, cups, toys, paper, pencils. We had all sorts of things. My eyeballs are. Hi, Bernice. Okay, well, I can give you a short little. It's like I did the little wallet. It's a pattern at. I already forgot where it's at. So let me see. Go back to it here. SoThankful.com has them. It's a little cardboard, quick and easy wallet. It's like all I had to have was one piece of paper. I traced out the pattern right here. So there's that part. And then the pockets are on the back of it. Here's the pockets. I took my pattern, laid the pattern on, folded it for pocket 1, pocket 2, pocket 3. You missed some of the shortcuts I did, because if you use the fold of the fabric, then you can make it a 1/4 inch less for each one. I top stitched. Each pocket is top stitched because there's 3 pockets. There's 3 compartments for putting your money. I fussy cut this one so the spider could be the snap. But that's a quick update. Go walk the dogs, enjoy. But they're great for gift cards, Christmas fabrics. We're going to look into all different things. See if I have some small that might be Eastery. But I was trying to find boy colors. I know some places here I have Batman and Spider-Man. And I thought, wouldn't that be cute if I have no fingernail on this one thumb. It's like having like Spider-Man on here. No, Batman on the inside protecting here, and have Spider-Man come up over the top. Like because Spider-Man does go all different directions. So I'm going to hunt for the material. And then this just reminded me, I didn't do this one twice. It's like you can look inside here, and they smash down pretty good. If you don't get a good smash, just keep redoing it. It's like I don't know how it lines up that little metal thing in the middle. But it's like that was the fussy cut one. This one has the witch on the back with the upside down stuff on the front. And the only way you could prevent that is if you sew it right where the fold's going to be. If a person wanted to spend that much extra time. Yep, that's a lot of hexies. I forget how many my little lap quilts got, but it's all it's going to be. I just put my pattern back in here. And I think, see what size is it? It's a little bit bigger than the Villa Rosa designs. It's just a little bit bigger. That's where it stores with all my Villa Rosa patterns. Bailey is she is a beautiful, sweet dog. Yeah, EPP. Yep, I'm making just a lap size to say I done did it. That's all I'm doing is a lap size. I did a placement thing for the center of my table. Did it all by hand. It's just one little table topper. I put just the EPP flowers with some stems and leaves on other things. I use them as accents, but I'm only making the one. I have one from my great grandma. I was going to take machine stitcher hexies. There would be so many Y seams on them. And then I've seen different people taken time to glue them and they stick to the paper. There's been so many. Hexes are one of those that you got to keep the old fashioned way, I think. I really think. Got to get my chat back up there. Because I don't know. Not all blocks are made or techniques are made for shortcuts. The bigger hexes are sewable, yes. The bigger hexes are more sewable, but you still have your stop a 1/4 inch before. And that's the part that starts adding up. The Lone Star I did was I sewed down the 2-inch side of the diamond, had to start a 1/4 inch in the 1/4 inch before, then go back and no. Yes. I live in my handwork. My hexie quilt has taken me 6 years so far. It was started originally as a project to keep my hands busy when we traveled. And I can't, for some reason, I can't drive and do hexies anymore. My husband was the driver then. That's why mine's going to be just a lap quilt. Okay, Dorlin, we was getting ready to go anyway. I thank everybody for coming over and giving the thumbs up. And I hope to see people making the quick and easy ideas. It's like, now that I've made it, I wouldn't need my pattern because it's like, I'd be just slapping material out, measure the credit card or whatever object I was putting in there. But I have to I've got 6 great grandkids now, so I have to keep up with these. Different holidays, different things. But everybody have a good night and see you on Thursday. Don't know what yet. You're welcome, Denise. But yes, they're a very simple thing. Bye, everybody.